You never swap chili for EBT. In Vegas, my cheese Taylor Swift, stay red T, 2 pop. We be too Westwood, nose be too. Moving won't leave like tennis, that squat. The best advice come from villains. What it do, lil' big back, tube sock. Fell in love with my mirror, everything your crew not. With the wood wop, get why? Same troop, I just.
Thanks for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA and all its great action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And joining us courtside, reporter David Aldridge. Today's game finds the Grizzlies winding down their road trip. So Memphis will get the first possession. Now here's Edwards. To the wing right side. And the three ball is good. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Hunter, no good. Right side Bane to the paint. And stolen by Hunter. And here we go. Fast break. Mobley's got it. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. Nailed from three-point land.
Oh, terrific move offensively from Suggs. He is locked in on that shot and finishes.
Outside, Bane. And a wide-open look for Mathurin. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now, here's Suggs. They know he's going to give him a lift with his scoring. He's averaging 16 points a game. Grizzlies off to a quick start here. It's a three-point game. And, Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Pass to Hunter. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Not a long way up for Mobley, but he rises to the rim for the finish.
Memphis with the ball. Edwards looking it over. Right side Bane. Here's Edey. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. Their team's main focus tonight, well, it starts with all-star Anthony Edwards. He said Ant is an incredible player. He's so physical. We have to throw multiple bodies at him. It's got to be a team effort to keep Edwards in check. An ambitious game plan. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Banchero. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And, guys, that strength will serve Banchero really well in the league, and we're starting to see signs of it already.
From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star Greg in 2024, Paolo Banchero.
And, Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has. Becoming an elite competitor, people fear almost instantly.
4 on the clock. For three. Okoro shot is off. Memphis leading. Inside. It's stolen by Jones. Takes a three. A nice shot by Okoro.
He just didn't like what he saw inside, so he takes the open transition three. But if he missed, Coach might have had some words for him.
Now here's Edwards. Still yet to score. Outside Mathurin. Back to Edwards. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Edey gets the bucket.
Looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
Down low. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know, he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. Now here's Edwards. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Second chance shot, and it's laid in by Banchero. Banchero's got 5.
And the paint is where you love to watch Banchero work. With his size and athleticism, he can attack so effectively inside.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Bane. Pass to Banchero. Back to Bane. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Excellent job converting inside. Bane's guys encourage him to be aggressive down there.
Mobley is screened. It could go. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Grizzlies out in front, leading by just 2. After this break, we'll be back with and getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Grizzlies.
Well, they're off to a good start, getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And I also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
They set the screen. That one falls.
Oh, going inside and fighting for the bucket. That's what you want. You want a person that's going to fight for those inches.
Wells' shot is good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Marc said, "I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me." Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you. Cavaliers trailing. So, Richard, when you look at Max Strus, what does he provide for this team?
Well, one, he's battle-tested, Kevin. He's a fearless shooter, and he's a guy that can get on a roll and hit clutch shots.
And it's Strus missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pippen feeling it out a bit, and then Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
The wide open look here for Garland. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Hit by Clark. Here's Kennard. Outside Pippen. Out to the right wing. Here's Wells. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him. To the inside. Outside Garland. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Timeout. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
So timeout called here. But first for Memphis. Some changes for Memphis. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Strus. To the middle. Cleveland moving it around. Alvarado. The Cavaliers with another miss. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And here's Edwards. Still without a basket. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the D-cell the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Outside, Bane. To the paint. Edwards can't hit.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Pass to Okoro. Mobley a screen. 6 to shoot. And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Suggs. From past the arc. Good on the triple. Mobley's got the lead up to 2 now for the Cavs.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
They set the pick. Here's Edwards. Going inside. Edey gets the bucket. Edey's got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And it's Suggs missing. And here are the Grizzlies now. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That game marks the start of a 5-game homestand, the longest of the season. Right side, Edwards. Clock at 6. Payne for 3. The three-pointer is right on target. And it's a 3-point Grizzly lead.
The second Payne touches that ball, he wants to shoot.
And Suggs throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Edwards inside. Inside. Edey. And stolen by Mobley. And now Jones running the floor all by himself. Here's Suggs. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Grizzlies lead by 1. We've got more in store for you right after this. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Richard, what's an element of the Cleveland Cavaliers team that you really appreciate?
How about their defensive efforts, Kevin? That's what impresses me the most. This squad does a good job of putting pressure on shooters and scraping that glass after a contest.
Stolen by Jones. Suggs with the ball. He's picked up by Pippen.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy also a terrific football player in high school.
Get his leg. Kick. And it's whistled a kick.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Wells. To the inside. Here's Bagley. Second shot opportunity. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David. Mathurin, good.
And using that body to his advantage, Mathurin will learn to control his strength as he grows in the league.
Okoro, wide open, he fires. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Even dating back to his high school days, Desmond Bane was overlooked as a prospect.
Yeah, he wasn't even ranked by any major recruiting services. That just lets you know that the scouts don't always get it right. Then he fell to the 30th pick in the 2020 draft. He's made a lot of teams regret passing on him.
And Mathurin has got the ball here for Memphis. They trail by 1. Down low. Back to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That one on Mobley.
And he's got more than a few ways to beat you. Edwards will be aggressive when he has to initiate contact and create the and-one opportunity.
Here's Suggs. Count the basket and the foul. It's on Paolo Banchero.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And it's Mathurin missing. Cavaliers leading. Hunter on the wing. Hits it from three-point range. Hunter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside Edwards. Pass to Edey. Mathurin with the ball. Picked up by Suggs. To the inside. Edey. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Mobley a screen. In the corner, it's Hunter. Cleveland moving the ball around. Pass to Suggs.
2 minutes.
Mobley outside. Off target from outside. Now the Grizzlies with it. A 2-point game. Banchero with the screen. Here's Edey. Right side, Edwards. To the middle. Here's Banchero. No good that time. Good D by Mobley.
Timeout.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Here's Garland. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. From outside the arc, drills it from outside. Garland's got the lead up to 5 now for the Cavs. Clark outside. Back to Pippen. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Timeout, timeout.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Garland with it. Guarded now by Clark. The wide open shot from Strus. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Right wing. Back to Pippen. Here's Wells. They get the rebound. The Grizzlies trailed by 6. Outside Pippen. 5 on the clock. Pass to Kennard. To the paint. Here's the teardrop. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
And the Cavaliers with possession. They're on a 12-4 run. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Alvarado with it. Scoreless thus far. Good work there as it goes.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Misses the 3. No good that time. And so it's Cleveland holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Looking good at this point, but
The Grizzlies, 73.
the fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Here's Edey. Oh, what a physical score from Edwards.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
A stop or two in the next minute or so, and they could even this game up. Great job to keep battling.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Edwards. And Jones sends it back. That's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. Cavaliers making a switch here. Now Edwards. Back to Bane. Stolen by Okoro. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. And Suggs throws it down.
Raw speed helps Suggs out there, keeping him ahead of the defense on the fast break.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Cleveland?
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And, you know, another thing that's really been working for them tonight is the mid-range, that they're having no problem finding shots in that area.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Mobley outside. Now, here's Suggs. Fires for 3. Edey with the rebound. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 9 points. To the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. Edey can't hit.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Pass to Hunter. It's stolen by Mathurin. And Caro outside. Out to the right wing. Here's Edey. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
And Suggs throws it down.
And really good habits paying off for Suggs. He's finding shots and drumming up points for his squad.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? A kick out to Mobley. And the call will go against Benedict Mathurin. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Grizzlies call timeout. Grizzlies making a switch here. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Memphis' head coach had some words for the team during the break. He told his team they're being too reckless with the ball. He said, you're turning it over left and right. You got to be smarter and more in control out there. Guys, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far.
2 minutes.
Here's Suggs. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Pass to Edey. Now Payne. Fires the three. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Edey. Fires from deep. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Pass to Suggs. Mobley a screen. And Jones has it in the corner. And another miss by Cleveland.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That is his first foul of the game. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Edey.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
It's one thing to get close, but do they have enough left in the tank to take the lead? Let's see.
Here's Mobley. Money!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Outside Edwards. Outside Payne. Back to Edwards. Edwards at the rim.
And he is built to be the man for this team. Edwards answering the bell and executing.
There's the drive.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Pass to Bane. Fires away from way outside. That shot misses. And here are the Cavaliers. And here is Suggs. So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. They didn't make it.
make. Thought I was catching my break. Still at my job every day. Can't put your pride in the bank. I need some sugar and shine. Need me a slice of that pie. They took a slice of my pride. Turning my blood into pocket. I made me some time. I never got time. I'm missing holidays, but in a lot of ways I'm still gifted. Regardless if it's Christmas, snooze my alarm again. And a lot might come to get me before I ride away in that Bentley. This what he said, you might not wake up if you snooze it again. You can't let a new ever get to your head. Dress for the camera and again. Funny how you look the best when you at the top. Funny how you look the same when you die. Respect the dead, they gon' ask me, but you can't see Gucci shoes in it. There's gotta be better ways to lengthen my resume. I wish I could get away. I might just try today. Expected a medal for doing my job. You never need a receipt when you give it to God. But how can I prove I'm alive? My blood and my sweat is a sign. My OG would pull me aside and tell me it's due when you die. I got back pain, I got carried away. Migraine, every day, max pain, no minimum wage. Tax break, they take everything. To be frank, I feel like I'm saint. Heavy bags, Louis is saint. What if I give it away? I might just try to overwork underpaid.
Like, I get a like Aaron, I'ma drop top. The sun won't burn when it lit like, but the stripes ain't earned. I'ma get it right now, I ain't waiting no turn. Got a brand new house, tryna avoid my hurt. About 6 point something in the field like church. Or the hood got whack and the set went turn. Got a 488 in the glide like Kurt. I've been living off golf on the last few deals. When the night check came and I still got chills. Hit a 2K lick, I ain't even go pro. Got a boss outlet, now I'm smelling like gold. Call me Ice Cube, baby, where they sit on my chain. Heard a lane. Tryna play up my name when I'm 23 to it, and I'm going no brain, going dumb with these hundreds in my thumb got stained. I'm out here, everything come free. I ain't never met God, but I bet he know me. Put the money in a set in them streets to the boy alley hooping. I ain't riding on fleek. Got a Porsche light skin in the ceiling, got peeled. I was 20 plus young when it got real. Young black boy running, got me out of that field. Better living off game, you should get it on film. I ain't never your kind, late but I'm really on time. Girl, what you put in your mind, I ain't digging your sign. True for that mind, hurt but I made it out fine. Still in my prime, bro, really outline. Talk like you Tony out grind, throwing 20 on 9. How you living on spine? Bro, better off and you got nerve. Bro, need to get a bird. Now I'ma get it off first. Find a way you ain't surf. You looking all hurt. Funny till your ego got nerfed. Boy, I made it all worse. Woke up looking like work. 150 lay on my shirt, 20 lay on my teeth. Boy, I make an M in my sleep. Everything I want in my reach. I'ma run it off tops. Wonder where I been. I've been pulling off lots. 454, I'ma keep it on stock. Cognac bezel with the ticker on rocks. Things side, tell me what I ain't got. Get it right now where I got it back then. Number one stunner, but the level on. Raised by the gang with a meal like Philly with a watch 250 in a so silly. When the door got closed, I ain't feel too bad. I'ma run mine up, I'ma have some stash. Now you in a broad purse, but you going outside. Now you on the couch surfing, you keep a little rat. Living out his backpack, need to get it back. Got a grade double R and you need both lanes. Got a dollar to his name, but he all gang. But you all on my when I find that strange. Keep playing with the fire, but his get burned. But your boy got when the light got turned. Got his when the boy won't learn. Big shorty when the block gets served. Always sorry when the cap don't work. Got the butterfly doors and the fly like bird. Better love my but I ain't them nerd like I get a like yeah.
And I wanna get forever. And I wanna get forever. And I hard to say loyal to you when she looking at me in that way. It's hard to not think about the way I that's how you remember. Blow me on her page and now she won't post on IG, she's clever. Hit her in a burner, I'm in Atlanta, up to the river. You the spirit of Jezebel, little girl, you was on my tether. I was giving my all to you, you cold, I gave you my sweater. Took you to a ball or two, and baby, you fit in a slipper. I'm doing my all for you, and you were just letting this with her. But one thing I know, my money is small for you, so you better sounding hurt for right. I'm real Santana tonight. I'm wearing Rick Aaron tonight. Yeah, I'm counting the bands tonight. Yeah, that rain tonight. Yeah, I'll get in the 10 today. I'm getting some tonight. Yeah, I'm rocking some beats tonight. Huh. I'm rocking some beats tonight. I'm getting a 10 today. I'm rocking some beats tonight. Huh. I'm rocking some beats tonight. I'm getting a 10 today. I'm rocking some beats tonight. Huh. And I wanna get me forever. Huh. And I wanna get me forever. Huh. And I wanna get me forever. Yeah, yeah, she shaking that shit like a earthquake.
Yeah, let's shout it one on the game when she see us have that G. Want my last name, but I'm finna pass this free. Yeah, she tryna get in my mind, I lock the door and pass the key. Yeah, I told that one time, the shit never find another like me. Yeah, too bad, I might make her my accessory. My mama said I rock like too much black, I might need me an exorcist. That me shine forever. If it's time, I'm ready. I might turn up no head. Think this heaven sent. Be the like me, she can never. Be a like you, I can never. I'm with the game forever. Getting fresh forever. Top floor, but we on the 5th level. Getting cash forever. Forever.
And I wanna get me forever. And I wanna get me forever. And I wanna get me forever. Yeah, yeah, she shaking that shit like a earthquake. I know it's never. But I couldn't be like you, I could never. He said he couldn't meet like me, he could never. It's hard to say loyal to you when she looking at me in that way.
Yo, me that like me, you can never. Yo, me that like me, you can never. Yo, me that like how I might never. Yeah, you shot it right forever.
Yeah. Young. Yeah. I've been way too teed to ever let one of these play with me. Stay out the way with me. It get hot like a block on a day when it's 80 degrees. Top out the top on the Lamb, it was me and Chance was in Miami like the Heat. Top out the top on the Lamb, it was me and Chance was in Miami like bam. If you gonna boss up, then you gotta learn how to take you some losses, bro. What it cost it, bro. And it got me exhausted, bro. My rollie go 40 below. Money and loyalty, all that I know. Cardi my glasses, Cardi my... We run the city like cardio. I open my eyes and still see... I walk in the kitchen, it smell like... Woke up with a style. She driving a boat, I've been fighting my demons. I'm whipping the ghost, proud of my glasses, proud of my lows. My brother tell me that I'm proud of you folks. Some gon' show love and some gon' hate for no reason. I'm already knowing. They try to stop me, but it's this bad. She telling me keep going. They try to lock me out, somehow still all worked out like Terrell Lawrence. They try to knock me down, somehow still get back up. And I keep going, I keep proving, I keep showing. I keep developing, I keep growing.
All my favorite hoodies at a bad condo. But I know this got my back like I'm Rondo. Sitting on my lap while I'm sliding through Chicago. Now we drive the boat, but when we came here, a wise man told me follow anywhere the star go. So I'm in that double lines, blacker than some charcoal. Open up the side doors and scan you like a barcode. For the little, for the vato. See ya in Maria, boy, you better duck your taco. They be capping like they captain, I'm the capo. And I still a ship, go anywhere that I go. And I got the city on my shoulder like Iago. We in Miami like Martin and Will. She tryna get her a part in the film. Love it in Florida, but one California. The red bottom blue is so hard in the hills. I'm at the dock with my arm in the wheel. This ain't no movie, I'm starving for real. This ain't no job, I'm starving for real. I'm hungry for real, I'm barring for real. I'm warm for real, hands up, this a coupe D-tie. Try to keep it P like a 2C drop, but we gotta lock up like a 2C knot. Know that you wanna see Cool G rap, but right now you finna see Cool G rock. Big guy with a look, green bean with a dot.
Yeah. Big bag, got him big mad. Get into some money in his bag. Jumping out the Rolls truck with the temp tag. I'm getting money, I don't get mad. As in my hood, he gon' set it on stamp. And when them situations came, I came out like a champ. When it was pouring down raining, I came out of it damp. But now it's showers when we done all the in they traps. Can't be us cause they rats. Stand tall, point a finger, never that. I knew it had it all, went to the bank and get it back. That's why I'm humble as ever, and I rumble whatever. Don't chase cause they come with the cheddar. I see my man girl start acting bougie when he the cheddar. Before you know it, better. I knew about it and I wanted to tell him I felt funny as ever. But when I told him, he went running to tell her. Remember I was down bad, I'm talking under the cellar. Now the Rolls Royces come with umbrellas for the rain and all the pain that we've been through. If you don't feed your wolves, they gon' put you on the menu. That's why I be with family and some boys that I've been new. If money determine loyalty, and I'll go against you. Facts. Rule number 1, never count your homie pockets thinking you deserve it. Rule number 2, never trust her for some purses. Rule number 3, say you send that money, you better stop splurging. So when it's all said and done, and you back at the bottom, they gon' treat you like you worthless. Respect the game, the fame. We millionaires, you watching Lil Chain. Disappeared quick as Lil Zane. You feeling yourself, I know you got a little lame. Just hold your composure, I seen it happen over and over. That couple 100,000 holding you over. That ain't real money, that's bill money. Buy a rollie, get a wheel money. Pay a lawyer, take a deal money. Now you tapped out, ain't got no appeal money. Calling home like, then did you wrong? But when you had that money, you could've put in that. But I never got my head on my. I'm doing good, but I'm ready for bad. And you won't never catch me frontin', cause I'm used to being second to last. Respect the game. Rule number 1, never count your homie pockets thinking you deserve it. Rule number 2, never trust her for some purses. Rule number 3, say you send that money, you better stop splurging. Cause when it's all said and done, and you back at the bottom, they gon' treat you like you worthless. Respect the game.
far as I can tell, they wanna sound like me, they wanna be like me. I'm cutting open, I'm doing surgery. And they lie, make me go insane. Yeah, make me go insane. What the f would you call? We level up and make money billion. Ain't making money taller than ceiling. I told you I lost all feeling. Hold your breath till you pass out. I hope you crash out. I recommend you cash out. Heard you ain't up late. Now you know I don't stress. I could not care less. But she know I'm the best. Got them turning their heads. I know when I dip and go. I know when I lose control. Got the system all overload. I don't squish it like a bug. They with me so it's fake love. I want to shake your hand, need a glove. Wash the off my hands, I need dove. I said, look, nigga, I make ton of money, make none. I hit home runs, got a bun. I don't breathe cause it's fun. Breathe. I was bored by the jet, made $1 billion. Now that I need a tree. Now that I need to feel it. Made me so mad, made me feel it. I will never give it time to breathe. I will never give it breathe. I don't really give about you. You need a chick, you need to breathe. I'ma ask you to leave. Yeah, my money's so deep. And as far as I can tell, they wanna sound like me, they wanna be like me. I'm cutting open, I'm doing surgery. And they lie, make me go insane. Yeah, make me go insane. What the f would you call? We level up and make money billion. Ain't making money taller than ceiling. I told you I lost all feeling. Hold your breath till you pass out. I hope you crash out. I recommend you cash out. Heard you ain't up late. Now you know I don't stress. I could not care less. But she know I'm the best.
I don't trust a soul, I don't trust nobody. Do it by some, I don't trust my own body. You were taking shopping, you took her to Chrome Palace. It only took me one car, got a matter. Just this, my boyfriend put me for a show. I'm rocking white and gold, it look like I got ties. Water coming in and out, it never was a drop. The opposition, they tripling head. Pay attention, pay attention, pay attention, finna show you how to get it. First you make 100, then you stay down, stack your racks, I'll never spin me. Fuck Giotto's panorama, smooth spinning. Extra green up in my pocket, look like spinach. I put gold all in my mouth, I had a dentist. Go put 2 more, then I finish. I said, better later, never, better later, never. You're a better later, never, better later, never. Better later, never, better later, never. You're a better later, never, better later, never. Yeah, I call my blade. She ain't pop it out and left her at the lows. They won't get up out my way, I move. I don't trust a soul, I don't trust nobody. Do it by some, I don't trust my own body. You were taking shopping, you took her to Chrome Palace. It only took me one car, got a matter. This boyfriend put me for a show. I'm rocking white and gold, it look like I got ties. Water coming in and out, it never was a drop. The opposition, that's tripling head out.
Laughing with the bosses, toasting up with the goons. I take it and make him a room. The elephant is a go in the room. Y'all for life trying to shoot to the moon. My youngin', he ain't make it to school. Life been coming fast, I'm trying to get in my groove. Build a legacy before you get to the tomb. For real, unapologetic. Right that I said, right to the morning. To the morning, man, my life in a life get rewarded. She a good girl, I love it, but she like to record it. On stage, kinda nervous. Thought that I'd call, but I'm somewhere with no
surface. Paparazzi on the cover, but I'm tucked behind the curtains. If you out here, you involved, then be quiet. You know they lurking. I put money on just to jump in the pool. My partner, he a chef because he's serving the food. I can't get my heart cause he's used. I'm in the penthouse with a view. I done beat the odds, ain't got nothing to prove. Laughing with the bosses, toasting up with the goons. I take it, make him a room. The elephant is a go in the room. Off life trying to shoot to the moon. My youngin', he ain't make it to school. Life been coming fast, I'm trying to get in my groove. Build a legacy before you get to the tomb. For real.
Dropped out of school and ran it up in the. Got out my feelings when they got me a bag. Really have emotion, better ask who I am. I went from being poor to really being a man. I went from being poor to really being a man.
What up? Welcome to the live Big Fella Talk Show. Oh yeah, and I'm Big Fella. Hold up, you know I got a little fella with me, cameraman, man, and ugly fella. And you know, oh yeah, we live now. But what else? You know I walk in working my shoulder. 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 I balance up, I balance up, I balance up, I balance. They talking about push through. Push who? Lil James in this thing, man. They talking about push through. Push who? Lil James in this thing, man. You know I walk in working my shoulder. 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 Yeah, he be like.